Hey everybody, I'm Michael Ogden, and this is Pro Pulse, your weekly check-in with the CU Times newsroom. Or we're working on what we're thinking about, everything we're kind of keeping an eye on this week. Each year, I am shocked how busy the week is before the 4th of July holiday. This year's no different. Right now, I'm watching on my other computer a live stream of the rare NCUA board meeting. It could be Chairman Houtman's final meeting. We will see because tomorrow is the Senate nomination committee hearing for John Cruz, Trump's pick to replace Houtman on the NCUA board. So that's tomorrow. Also, tomorrow, it could be, and this is a big heads up, we could get a Supreme Court ruling tomorrow morning concerning the case of presidential powers, President Trump, and federal regulators in removing board members if he wants to or not. So this ruling is expected potentially in the morning because the Supreme Court session is about out of time here for the year. But this case directly impacts the Todd Harper, Tonya Otska case. They were fired by Trump last year from the NCUA board. So what the NCUA looks like, what other federal regulators look like after this ruling, we don't know. But we are working on stories already. So just a heads up on that. Could be a very busy day tomorrow. There is one story I want to draw your attention to, if I could. Let me share my screen. There we go. Let me go over to the Pro News tab for you and scroll down here because this is a story right here from Jim Duplessis. The NCUA's delayed action against Jackson Area Federal Credit Union rhyme with past failures. This story right here. Now, it's a perspective piece by Jim Duplessis concerning the $95 million alleged fraud at Jackson Area FCU. So it's a story you all have been gobbling up, and we have been happy to report on all the developments, and there's more coming. But one big question from our readers and our newsroom has been, how did the NCUA not see this happening sooner? Well, Jim did some digging through past fraud cases, and you'll see them down here, and he found similar red flags, and those red flags were much like those happening at down in Mississippi there, but they involved two large fraud cases, one in 2013, yep, and one in 2010. The 2013 case was Talpa Lithuanian Credit Union, and then 2010 was St. Paul Croatian Federal Credit Union, both of Cleveland. Now, the National Share Insurance Fund was hit for about $33 million in the Talpa Lithuanian case. St. Paul Croatian case cost that insurance fund $170 million, if you all remember that one. That is the record holder right there for a fraud case. Now, check out Jim's reporting because he worked quite hard on this for several days, reporting on the similarities between all of these cases with the thing happening in Jackson area FCU. Stop sharing there. One other thing. Tomorrow, I am hosting along with Natasha Chellingarian. We're hosting a live discussion about the current data of credit union mortgages and everything involved there. Jim is going to join us. He again put together a very large report that we put out to our pro members, but also joining us, very special guest, JC San Pedro, SVP of Mortgage Banking with Amplify Credit Union down in Austin. We love Amplify. They're so wonderful, and just the things they're doing down there is great. Looking forward to that conversation with JC and you all. It's happening tomorrow. I believe it is noon Eastern. Yep. Finally, a big thank you just to our people out there, our readers, our CU Times Pro members. We appreciate you all so much, and we adore having you following us and reading everything that we're working on for you and for this industry that we care about. Okay, I got to get going. I'm hosting a webcast shortly with our friends over at Aloya Corporate Federal Credit Union and Blaze Credit Union. We love these people, so I got to go do that now. But thanks for watching. I'll see you all next week. Until then, take care of each other.